What's good, people? At the time of this here voice recording, it is a Wednesday. Therefore, I just finished going live, and you can catch the replay here. And if I do say so, these streams last for an hour, and in most of these streams, maybe about 5 out of 10, something interesting always has to happen. So if that piques your interest, then go to that channel and hit the sub button. You'll be notified of when I'm going live. Anyways, people, we're on Fisk, and I got something to tell you all. You see, people, in this here video, I repeat, I am not going to do something. Now, what is that something? Well, if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you will know what that something is. So first things first, put on the body armor, like how I always do. And I was looking down this here road, thinking, ah, yes, a person will be down there. Well, he is down there, I just don't see him. Remember that exit, people. And also, remember how I'll always be like, yeah, two idiots always fight down there. Due to my spawn, I was supposed to be, I say supposed to be, one of those idiots. But I've been on a block a few times, and I know for a fact to not get sucked into that black hole that is down there. The black hole, meaning constant crows. And I'm not saying that because it's a bug. No, I'm saying that because there are two people that are always down there fighting on this here map. That exit right there is probably the most contested exit in the entire game. Probably. Because some fucker is always down there. Another guy just thinks, ah, yes, I'm gonna walk down here and leave. No, you're not. Prepare to be locked into a stalemate with some fucker in a house that you will never know was there. But moving swiftly forward, I done got out that area. Because I'm like, it's the edge of the map. Nothing's really going on. But now I'm down here, and I'm looking at that area, and then someone hits a detector. The detector is right on that little cliff, overlooking pretty much about 30% of the map. You know what that means? Yep. Immediate shots. The detector, folks, is right where I'm looking at. And I want to say I saw the guy move down the hill for a split second. That's why I was looking that way. Notice, I'm currently getting disrupted by a tower. Not a jammer, but the tower. And then the tower does a good thing and block more than likely a port. And that's the guy with the detector shooting at someone. You saw the tracers? If you didn't, doesn't matter. I did. So guess what I'm going to do? Run straight down there and see if I can spot him or the guy that he was shooting at. But first, if I do say so myself, that was a pretty damn disgusting headshot. And I cannot wait until developers be like, wait a minute, bro, we can fix this. By this, I mean the rifles having no crosshairs. But it's sad, I've kind of gotten used to it. And this shot was not necessary at all. I just told that man, hey, there's a guy here with a bolt action sniper rifle who currently sees you. You might want to take that into account before you make your next move. That is exactly what I told him, and I should have kept my mouth shut. AKA, take my finger off the trigger. But you hear him shooting again? Yeah. Yeah, he's shooting at someone. Just don't know that someone. Now, I don't know if you heard it or not, but there was a suppressed weapon firing. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but we heard shots immediately after that suppressed weapon firing. So I'm in a mindset of, okay, he has shot and killed 2 people. 2. Homeboy's halfway to being a threat. He's probably feeling himself right now. But then he goes and opens the barred house. And I say, okay, thank you for letting me know your next move. But also you know I'm here too, so we're on an even playing field. Now I gotta think, what would I do if I were him? Well, what I would do is open the safe, or crack the safe, hop out the house, and probably go hit the detector. If not, go sit somewhere and look directly at the detector. Because, you know, I might go for it, but someone else might as well. So I'm going to do the opposite, or the counterplay to what I think this guy's going to do. I'll put radiation on the detector. He already used it once. What's stopping him from using it again? Nothing. But now there is, which is my radiation. Got me? Alright, so where is he at? Well, it appears as if he's not moved. It appears like he's still in the barred house. Now, one can make an argument of, Jet, why didn't he put the radiation on the house? Well, because I know where he's at. If I force him out the house, then I won't know where he's at. People, that guy did not kill the guy with a suppressed weapon. The suppressed weapon is right there. Yeah. Now look, I know what you're saying. Jet, a VSS, you want to take it? I do. I do. But knowing that someone else is still alive and has already been on a killing spree, yeah, I don't fancy my chances. I need something that can kill someone, not something to be fancy with. Now, I'm not saying that's what the VSS is all for now, since the nerf, but I need something that's more combat effective. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward, now I got an M82 and an AUR-1. One more weapon that I bought in. Also an upgrade from the VZ58P. Yes, indeed. Now, people, did you all realize what I have not done? You haven't? Well, let me tell you. I have not hit a comm station. Now, why is that important? Well, like I said, if you're a long-time viewer of mine, you will know that the first thing I do in about 90% of my encounters, besides go to the nearest spawn point based off of my own memory, is find the nearest comm station and put radiation on the airdrop. And I do that because to the poor sap who finds the red chest and picks up immediately and starts running, they're living on borrowed time. Hell, they might not even make it out the map. That is why I put radiation on the airdrop at the start of every one of my matches.
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
So why am I making a big deal out of this? People, if you can't see or didn't, add 2 plus 2 together, someone has an airdrop. Do you want to know who has an airdrop? Some poor sap, right? And that poor sap is currently getting shot at. You hear that? Or heard that? Yeah, he's in a tunnel. Now look, I've already tossed my single radiation grenade. So I can't basically blockade him inside of the tunnel and he only has one way out. I can't do that. But what I can do is sit here and try to predict what's going on. Now, I know some people in this game are not the most experienced. Some people fire because maybe it's a misstep. Or maybe they seen something they thought was a person and it wasn't a person at all. Hell, I do that sometimes. Right? But check this out. Homeboy's still alive. We heard 2 shots from before. And he's still alive. What if I told you, there you go. He's getting shot at. So there is 2 people in this here tunnel. 2. And I am on top of the tunnel. And there's a very fierce shootout going on, and there you go, he's dead. Now that he's dead, I get ported. And then, someone calls it a mortar strike over there. Now, think. You have to see where you want the mortars to land before you call them in. Right? So right now I'm thinking, who the hell has eyes on top of the tunnel? But then you notice, homeboy starts moving. The guy that killed the original airdrop carrier, yeah, he's moving. But guess what? Even he is getting shot at. That's right. There are 3 people in that tunnel fighting over one airdrop. Yes, indeed. And here I am, on top of the tunnel, looking down at the tunnel. People, I've been around the block a few times. I've played a few thousand encounters in this here game. I don't need to be inside a tunnel to tell you what's going on. What's going on, people? And that's not me saying, hey, what's going on? No, that's me saying what's currently happening, the situation inside of that tunnel. What's happening is someone is on one knee against the wall, third-person camera looking at another person who is behind another wall. What we have here is a good old-fashioned standoff. Whoever blinks first will not open their eyes ever again in this here encounter. That is what's happening. Now you could make the argument of, Jet, you were too close to that tunnel. He ported you and now he's scared. That's a very valid argument. It is. But you see, homeboy is right on the edge of the tunnel. Right on the edge. And it's almost like he's waiting for me. Or he's taking cover behind a truck or something, waiting for the guy who shot at him earlier to come around the corner. Maybe that's the case as well. But once again, there are 3 people here. The airdrop carrier, me, and the guy who shot at the airdrop carrier. All 3 of us are here, and none of us are moving. This would usually irritate the hell out of me, and I'm not gonna lie to you. During this here gameplay, I was getting a bit irritated. I don't like sitting in one spot for a long time. I don't. But this is what I have to do. Unless the summation of my brain cells start rubbing together and think, Jet, don't wait for him to come out the tunnel. Wait for him at the exit. There's only one way he could go, realistically. He's being chased, even though they're both not moving. He's being chased, and he ported you up here. He wouldn't come up here, because he knows you're up here. He would run down the road. A very open road, with barely any cover. Well, I mean, sure, there's, you know, shoulders and grass and nature on other sides of the road, but think about it. Homeboy's probably going to wait for the very last second before he starts moving to ensure that you, me, you are not there anymore. So why not move and hopefully catch him off guard? And that is exactly what I'm doing. And look what happens. Yes, indeed, I did almost die to fall damage. Yes, I did, but that's the risk you take when you go up on a high place. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie to you all. At the time of this sort of gameplay, I didn't remember that this guy was being chased. You would think that the explosion before the running, the Pinocchio scene, if you will, you would think that would remind me, but no, it didn't. So now what's going to happen? Well, you see Pinocchio, the guy with an airdrop, he's already waist deep, shoulder deep, in this sort of exit. There you go. That's the crows. And now, he's gone. Again, I don't notice it because I'm still focused on him being there, but no, he's gone for real. People, let me circle back to the entire damn point of the reason why I made this video. At the start of every single one of your encounters, if you want to be sure that airdrop is actually a death sentence and not someone's blessing, please radiate it. Because I guarantee you, if I would have done something different, aka ran straight for a comm station instead of, I don't know, trying to run to the nearest spawn point, this match would not have taken this damn long and had that long ass comical ass chase scene at the very end of the match. Radiate the air drop. This encounter made the center of my head pulsate. People, sure, I could have ran down there and went into the tunnel. Sure. But as Denzel Washington said in the movie Unstoppable, we would have been a wreck on top of a wreck. I would have been a corpse in the tunnel on top of another corpse. Y'all already seen someone died in there. Why would I go down there and try the same thing and expect something different? I'm not insane. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.